Only seems like seconds, because it was. Right. So, the Whoathon stalled some time ago. We didn't watch any for a while, for good reasons. Um, and I think it was Christmas, I got given The Enemy of the World and The Web of Fear, amongst other Troughton DVDs, I have to say. Um, my friends Paul and John said, "Oh, have you seen them yet? Have you seen that?" I was like, "No, because I'm watching them in order." I'm like, "You're joking? They've been lost for X number of years. How can you not watch them?" I said, "Well, I'm going in order. I've got to wait." So tonight, woo, was the first time uh, I've watched Enemy of the World, which is brilliant and very, very exciting. But what's most brilliant about it is how Enemy of the World is absolutely flipping ace. So why is Enemy of the World flipping ace? For a start, it's so nice to be on location and to not be in a base. Admittedly, eventually we end up in a building, but for durations of this story, we can see a horizon. So in it, that's an exciting thing. It sounds ridiculous, but it's nice to see Troughton out and about in the fresh air. Troughton is just ridiculous. I mean, I don't. I think all the actors who play Doctor Who have got something going for them. Okay, but you feel that some of them have got some, the real chops who can go off and do whatever they want. You don't think that of Hartnell. You don't think that of Pertwee. I don't want to be disrespectful to Colin Baker, but I just don't think that certainly the actors who have played the Doctor really have got a range to envy. Troughton has got range in spades. This guy can do the silly comedy of jumping around, jumping into the sea, and then we see him playing another character who admittedly is Scarface, but Scarface before Scarface was Scarface. So he's Scarface. And then at the end we get to see the Doctor, Troughton playing the Doctor, pretending, nervously pretending to be Salamander. Now, it's all writ large. This is essentially a 24-minute silly program. Okay, I love Doctor Who, but it's silly a lot of the time. And yet he's working it, and just so good. Jamie and Victoria, perfect falls from the story. Bit of Jamie punching, fantastic. Can't argue with that. And then this sort of like James Bond, everybody says James Bond with any of the world, but it is, helicopters and hovercrafts and chasing around and guns. I'm not big up on guns and Doctor Who, but it's nice to have just a bit of bit of fun, bit of adventure, lean to a big reveal. Why these guys after the Doctor? Because he looks like Salamander. Well, that all makes sense. So for at least for one episode, this has made perfect sense. Nothing here, apart from the whole Suncatcher thing, but we'll let that go. Nothing here is not logical, and I'm not sitting right with it. It's just great. And I've not seen it before. How wonderful. So there we go. I love Doctor Who. I'm really in love with Doctor Who again at the moment. It's so nice, such a nice feeling. The Troughton era, does it suffer with all this base and the siege? Philip Sandler has a thing about, has the programme settled to always be just good, rather than being, taking risks. Well, I don't know if any of the orders a risk, because perhaps it's falling on things that were really big at the time and worked, but mercy me, I'll take this. So anyway, cool. Bye bye.